The advancement from boot camp to residency is much like a job promotion. Students have added benefits and freedoms, but they also take on more responsibility. Boot camp is more of a healing process. There is no more contention with mom and dad. Their old peer group is gone and they become physically and nutritionally fit. In the residency phase, they begin to take on some of the responsibilities of life. Communication with parents begins for the first time since their arrival at TLC.
The mail is read. We read all incoming mail and outgoing mail.
Of course, the students don't want to be here, so they'll write a letter home saying, you know, we're treated like animals, we're eating horse food.
And can you imagine as a parent getting a letter like that?
You know, and so when I pull them aside and talk to them, I'm like, you know, how are you treated like an animal? And they're just like, oh, we don't get to do this, we don't get to do what we want. So
therefore we kind of headed off at the pass sometimes.
They feed us, you know, horse food, you know, and I said, what's horse food? And they're like, oh, it's wheat. You know, it's just the nastiest stuff in the world. And, you know, ask any one of our cooks or one of our sergeants or anybody that works here, you know, we enjoy it.
And too, you'll find out a lot of things. Sometimes the cadet won't tell you. They'll write it to their mother in a letter and then I'll read it. And maybe it's been that way for 3 or 4 days and they're nervous or embarrassed to say anything. So at that point in time, I'll go down and see the cadet and say, you know, that's one of the things you need to tell me. We have medication for that. You can't let something like that go. Just, you know, let me know and I take care of it.
My family visits were a really good experience. It really showed me how much I took advantage for.
They have to earn that privilege. They have to like earn everything all over again.
We feel like they've lost the privilege to communicate openly. You know, before they came here, they were calling their parents all sorts of names. Disrespected mom, pushing them around. It's
kind of like everything's been taken away from them, and they have to start all over and learn how to earn everything again.
When I was at home, I used to take things for granted all the time. My parents would give me something and I'd just ruin it.
And on my family visit, my parents were really shocked of how I acted, because when I was at home, I disrespected them, and a family visit was really different for them. That I had more respect, and I did things better than I did before.
Students also begin schoolwork, and communication with their peers at TLC becomes more open. The residency period is designed to help your son or daughter become self-motivated.
It's individual, right?
Your encouragement, advice, and forgiveness are crucial to your son or daughter's progress during this phase. Students begin learning real-life skills. Their conduct is their day-to-day job at TLC. They receive TLC dollars for appropriate behavior and learn to budget their money with basic bookkeeping skills. Every 2 weeks, they receive their paychecks and experience the process of paying their bills. Your son or daughter will not only learn the value of good financial planning, but they will learn a good work ethic and valuable life skills. Their empathy for what you go through each month will increase. An exciting new responsibility in this stage is the opportunity to continue their education. We introduce them to the American Home Study Program. This accredited program, combined with the assistance from tutors and staff, will help your son or daughter get back on track.
I think one of the main concerns in coming here is my child going to advance through school? Are we going to get the academics? The main focus of Thayer Learning Center will always remain one of discipline. You know, discipline from the standpoint of self-discipline, as well as discipline in school. From the very moment they get here, that's what it's all about.
But within weeks of not having live instruction and the freedom to ask a question, they go through a sense of withdrawal. They're saying, you don't understand, I have to go to school.
They've learned the basics of respect and discipline, and now they're ready to apply that to academics.
And now they're hungry for a live instructor, hungry to learn, hungry to go on through their education, on to the college, and on to a productive life.
The enthusiasm that they have for school is refreshing to see. And as a parent, I know it'd be exciting to see them enthused again about school all over again.